Here's the hard truth if you're doing everything in your recruitment business. You're limiting your growth. You can't scale to 6 or 7 figures by working harder. You've got to work smarter, guys. In today's video, I'll show you how to automate, outsource, and delegate key tasks in your business. These strategies have saved me hours every week. They've allowed me to focus on growth, and they've taken my recruitment agency to 7 figures. If you've ever felt overwhelmed or stuck in the day-to-day grind, this is the framework you need to claw back your time and focus on what really matters. So in section 1, I'm going to talk about why you're overwhelmed and how you can fix it. Most recruiters and entrepreneurs in general spend their time on tasks that don't move the needle. Why do they do that? And it's because it feels easier to handle everything yourself than to train someone or invest in tools. But here's what I've learned. Doing everything keeps you trapped. You're always busy and you're never making real progress. The key to growth is getting out of the day-to-day and focusing on high leverage activities like client acquisition, strategy, and leadership. To fix this, you need a system. Think of your business in 3 layers, okay? 1, what can you automate? Let technology do all those repetitive tasks. Number 2 is what can you outsource? Delegate tasks that don't require your expertise, that steal your time and that aren't revenue generating. And 3 is what can you delegate? Empower your team, everyone that's your onshore and your offshore team, to handle responsibilities so you can focus on growth. So let's break each one down. Section 2, automate repetitive tasks. We use automation tools like HubSpot or Reply.io for follow-ups and check-ins. We create email templates for common scenarios like sending job descriptions or updates, so you're not starting from scratch every single time. We also use it for candidate sourcing. We leverage AI-powered tools like Clay or LinkedIn Recruiter or Reply.io to find our top candidates quickly. We automate the initial outreach with tools, like I said, like Reply.io, but we keep everything personalized. We schedule is the third thing I'm going to say here. We use tools like Calendly just so they can handle meeting scheduling, eliminates back and forth emails, and ensures that you stay organized. Automation doesn't replace the personal touch. It just frees up your time so you can focus on what matters most. And in section 3, I'm going to say outsource non-core tasks, okay? In outsourcing, this is perfect for tasks that don't require your direct expertise, but where you need to get things done. So here's what I outsource in my business. First of all, ad work. So VAs can handle tasks like data entry, CV formatting, and email inbox management. And you can find VAs, like you can use businesses like mine. We provide everyone in our course with a VA, and we're happy to provide you with a VA. Or you can look to find temporary work on Upwork or Fiverr. We also use VAs for marketing and content creation. So our social media posts, our email campaigns, or even our blog writing. They can use design tools like Canva or any other sort of specialized tools just to kind of help design and make everything look great. Third thing we use is like specialized projects, so website redesigns or complex reports, proposals you need to put together. We always get VAs in to help us design those. The key is to focus on what you're great at, i.e. if it's customer facing work, client work, meetings, revenue generation work, focus on that, and outsourcing everything else that allows you to stay in your zone. The other thing we do with our outsourcing team, and it's a key part of our structure, is all candidate delivery is run offshore. So CV sourcing, CV shortlisting, CV distribution, we handle that. We take that whole thing and put that into an offshore market. Section 4, I'm going to talk about delegating to your team. So guys, delegation isn't just about handing tasks off. It's about building a team that operates without you. Okay. The whole point in this is that you want a lot of the tasks that you're not involved in, that you're not best equipped to do, or that you shouldn't be doing, for your team to manage them. So you don't have to micromanage them. Okay. All this delegation should happen without you having to micromanage. You got to define people's clear roles and responsibilities. Okay. You got to break your team into layers. So for us, it's sourcing specialists, it's client managers, it's admin support, it's marketing, and make sure everyone knows what they're responsible for to avoid any sort of overlap and confusion. You've got to invest time in training and empowering your team. Many people just try and unleash things on their team and expect them to find it out for themselves. It just doesn't happen like that. You've got to use tools like Loom to create training videos so your team can reference those, look back on those videos. And you've got to trust your team to make decisions within their areas of responsibility. We use project management tools like Trello or Asana, just to keep everyone aligned and on track. We set deadlines, we assign tasks, and we monitor progress all in one place, okay? Delegation isn't just about like losing control. It's just about freeing yourself up to focus on growth while your team handles all the execution. So guys, like the key thing I'm trying to say here is you've got to free your time and focus on growth. Automating, outsourcing, and delegating, you're not just saving time, you're creating a business that runs like a super well-oiled machine, okay? Automate repetitive tasks like client communication, sourcing, like business development outreach, outsource non-core tasks like admin, work, marketing, so administration and tasks, and delegate key responsibilities to a trained and empowered team, be those offshore or onshore. Make sure in these steps that you are always at all times doing Loom videos so that people can learn and understand. This is exactly what I've done in my business. It's how I've scaled it 7 figures. It's how I've done it without burning out. And that's what I want everyone in our program to do, is to implement all these elements that I've discussed so they can build a scalable business and it gives them their time back that they can enjoy. Okay, so this is what I do in 7-figure recruitment scaling systems. I help founders free up their time, make 7 figures, and have a lovely life doing so. Okay, just click on the link in the description to book a free call with me, and we can actually all start building this type of dream business together. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to catching up on the next time.